A lot of people say that on a number of occasions, which is great, and I think England rightly so deserve to be favourites. I think coming into this tournament from the start they were favourites, and they've been playing really good cricket. But whatever dog we are, it's just important that we focus on the cricket that we want to play, and we've seen over the years that that anybody can beat anybody, regardless of breed of dog. Oh, I guess anything's possible. I guess when you take yourself back to that point in time, it feels like a long way away, and you make a few small steps forward and you work pretty hard together as a group, and next thing you might find yourself here. And it's obviously a really special occasion tomorrow, and to be involved in a World Cup and representing your country, let alone to turn up here at the home of cricket and be involved in a final is pretty special. Yeah, those two have been fantastic throughout this whole competition and prior as well. And I think we mentioned that before that there's a whole there's a number of other parts to perhaps playing in a World Cup final, but there is a huge amount of respect for the match winners that they have within their side, obviously at the top of the order and throughout. But the focus for us is very much about the cricket that we want to play and the performance that we want to put on the board. And if we do that, then I think we've seen throughout this competition that anybody can beat anybody. Yeah, well, there's a whole heap of different things, I suppose. We were in a different part of the world on a different surface against a different opposition, and both sides are very, very different from 4 years ago. So it's kind of hard to compare those times. Whether having had experience in a final or not is a good thing. I think any final you get the opportunity to play in is a really positive thing. But at the same time, as we know in this game, nothing promises. So it does come down to putting a performance on the board that gives us the best opportunity to win. And both sides will be very much looking to do that and trying to treat the game as any other game. But it's a really exciting, special occasion, and I think both teams will be savouring the opportunity to be where we are at the moment. Don't know really. We just have to turn up tomorrow and we'll have to see what unfolds. Nothing promises in this game. Everybody has different bits of pressure, and how you treat it can be a big part of that. But I would probably have to say that England are focused on the cricket that they want to play, whether they're favourites or not, and we're focused on the cricket that we want to play as well. Whether they, well, if he said that, that's kind or whatever it is, it's great. But I think in the last World Cup, which was perhaps seen as a negative, is I think a real catalyst for the changes that they've made and the force that they are and how they're playing their cricket, certainly in the white ball format. And I think Owen's been a massive part in changing that, and rightly so, they're now ranked number 1 in the world. So they deserve all of those good parts that come with that, and they've been playing really good cricket. And it's always a tough one. You don't tend to just change the way you play. You also need to very much work with the group that you have and try and make adjustments accordingly to get the best out of the personnel that you have at the time, and that's forever changing. But they certainly made some strong changes really quickly, and they've been playing really good white ball cricket for a long time.